listening to Sudoku Max, the Android app, and how to solve a hybrid Sudoku puzzle. First, we pick hybrid from the options wheel. And for difficulty rating, we'll check the tough radio button. And hit new. Pressing the start creates the puzzle, which follows the same rules as a conventional Sudoku, but adds 5 figures at the top showing the maximum sum of 3 adjacent numbers in those columns, and 5 figures at the side showing the minimum sum of 3 adjacent numbers in those rows. Drawing lines from nearby 2's, we can see that there's only one position for a 2 in the bottom right block. The big S is a toggle button, allowing you to sketch possible placement of figures. Like these 2's in the bottom middle block. After having sketched in a few other numbers according to normal Sudoku rules, let's turn to the bottom left 7, which is a minimum total for which there is only one possible combination, 1, 2 and 4. The 2 is already placed, suggesting a few options for the 1 and 4, which I'll sketch in. With the 2 1's in the left block, excluding 1's in the rest of that row, we can sketch in some 1's in the bottom right block and the block above it. Let's turn to the 23 maximum in the third column, for which the only possible combination is 6, 8 and 9. A 9 must go in these 2 boxes, which I'll sketch in. That leaves 2 possible slots for 9 at the bottom. But the need to complete a combination for the minimum 7, bottom left, means we can strike out one of those 9's. For that 23 in the third row, let's sketch in the possible position of the 8's. At first sight, this leaves 3 slots for an 8 in the bottom left block. But the need to make 7 strikes out 1. And if 8 were to go between 9 and 6 in the first column, we would bust its 21 maximum, leaving only 1 slot for the 8. That lets us fill in the 1, 2, 4 for 7 and complete the block, noting that 7 can't go between the 9 and 6 either, and sketch in a couple of 7's. The fifth row down has a 6 minimum with only one possible combination, 1, 2 and 3. With the 2 already in place, it soon becomes obvious where the 1 and 3 must go. We can also sketch in some 1's for good measure. With the double 8-9 combination in the third column, 4 and 3 can be placed. Back to the 21 maximum in the first column. This has to be linked to the 9 with the 8 out of play. The only combination left is 9, 7, 5, or whoops. Sketching a 7-5 double implies a 4-8 double in the remaining 2 squares of that block, leading to the placement of 7 and 5 in the second column. Turning to the minimum 11 in the first row, we can only achieve this figure in the last 5 squares. Further inspection shows only 8, 2, 1 will do. That in turn lets us fill in 3, 1, 2 in the top left block. I'll also sketch in a couple of 1s. Focusing on the 6th row, we can place a 1, and the 8 and 7 marked reveal the position of the 6. The possible slots for 4 in the middle block leave only one place for 4 in its left-hand neighbour. In no time, both blocks can be completed and new possibles sketched in. A high minimum like 11 for the top row can be a gift for excluding numbers. Next to the 2 and 1, only a 9 prevents us taking the sum of 3 neighbouring numbers too low. The way 9 and 5 point to the bottom middle block lets us sketch a 5-9 double that excludes one of the 9s in the bottom right block. The maximum 21 in the last column is very revealing. It can't be made with a 9 attached to one of the pair of 1s, so the combination must be 6, 7, 8. Ensuring there is a space, of course, for one of the 1s. And from now on, the puzzle all but completes itself, according to conventional Sudoku rules. Thanks for watching Sudoku Max, the Android app. Please subscribe. Try the other puzzles in the app, including the Killer, Max and Vanilla options. You should also check out the PDF Maker, and above all, buy the ad-free Sudoku Max Pro. It costs buttons.